Welcome everybody. We're at the Washington State University campus in Vancouver. Listen to this. Of the more than 9,500 WSU Vancouver alumni, 75% of them remain in the area to live and work. So glad you're with us on Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Ken Ackerman. You know, I was talking to our next guest, and my perception of big brothers, big sisters has changed, and maybe yours will too. Please welcome Al Sigala, Community Relations, Columbia Northwest. Al, you know, when I was a big brother at one time, but I was always under the impression that you had to come from a single parent background to be able to apply to get a big brother or big sister.
The majority of the children and families we serve do come from those single parent family or foster kid situations, but no, we do serve families who have two parents. Primarily what we look at is the situation that the family may be in. Most are low income. They may be challenged with coming up with the money for rent, just keeping the family.
Right.
So they may need the assistance of another adult to offer some sort of support for their children as well.
How many kids are in need of mentors right now?
We estimate that within our service area, which is Southwest Washington and Portland area, probably around 6,000. Now 6,000 is probably not quite the total amount, but in our guesstimation, we're looking at 6,000. Currently, we serve 3,000.
So you only serve half the population that could use a big brother or a mentor in their life.
Exactly, and that's our goal, is to be able to serve as much as 6,000 children. That's what we're hoping to do, is to get those big brothers and big sisters signed on to serve the children that need that type of support.
Now, let's say someone wants to be a mentor out there. What is the process, the background checks, the training, anything like that?
Safety is number one for us. First of all, if you want to be a mentor, we're going to greet you with open arms. We're going to have you sit down with one of our specialists. We do a one-on-one interview, find out who you are, why you would like to be a part of the program, find out information about your likes, dislikes, age of the child that you'd like to work with.
Sure.
And that helps in the matching process so that we match you with a child that's going to meet your needs as well. At the same time, we're doing a national background check. We're doing a terrorist check. We're doing a state check. We're doing a DMV check. Safety is number one. And in these days, we need to do that and make sure that the folks who are going to be big brothers and big sisters are the best folks for this agency.
All right, now the question is, what is the commitment of someone who wants to do this?
We need a long-term relationship with a child to really make a difference in their life. This isn't I'm going to do this for a couple of months type of situation. We want that relationship, that friendship, to be at least a year long, because that's what it takes in many of these lives for these children who, especially for a foster child who has gone through a series of different homes, the last thing they need is another short-term relationship.
And is it a weekly get-together or monthly? How does that work?
What we ask is that they visit each other at least 3 times a month.
Okay.
And it's whatever you do in your life. As a big brother, I love sports. So my little brother, we share in a lot of different sporting activities, whether it's shooting baskets, whether it's soccer. I'm going to share just a little bit of my life that I'm already doing. So it's a pretty easy commitment.
Well, speaking of sports, Bowl for Kids' Sake is coming up. Tell me about that.
Bowl for Kids' Sake is one of our largest fundraisers, and it's also one of our, it's not a word, funnest fundraiser.
Funnest fundraiser, sure.
And it involves volunteers basically deciding, I'm going to put together a team. They're going to get their friends to support their team, raise funds for us. It's all done via the internet, via the computer. They email their friends, say, hey, maybe if you can support my team for 25 bucks, please, here's where you go, sign on, you can be a part of it. And then we have several different bowling parties throughout the area. They get to attend the bowling parties, have a good time, pizza, music, just a blast.
Al, you've been our funnest guest today. Thank you very much for joining us. We want to thank you for being here as well on Comcast. Make it a great day, everyone.